All right, what do we got here? We got an insane morning routine. Oh, baby, I need to see this.
A brand new
Oh,
morning
dang.
routine has dropped, and it is
What?
a level above insane.
Bro, this man just says, like, a new morning routine dropped. Like, it's some sort of merch drop. Like, oh, new merch drop, boys. New fucking mouse drop. This company made a new thing. It just dropped. New song dropped. Bro, how are morning routines getting dropped like actual things? I am completely oblivious on this scene. So, yeah.
Sanity that, as the title of this video would suggest, I'm going to show you a morning routine that is pretty wild. And it's so crazy that it makes me wonder, where have we gone wrong as a society to drive all the, big buff guys making money to this point?
Okay, so as far as morning routines go, I don't think it gets more complex than that one like billionaire trying to live to like, I don't know, 150 or whatever. I forgot his name or something. But he like got like what did he do? Did he get like a blood transfusion from his son? Or whatever? Something like that. And then I saw his morning routine, and it's I do 10 minutes of this, and then I do 10 minutes of that, and then I do 10 minutes of this, and then I do 10 minutes of that. And then I'm like, holy shit. This is the most complex. But the dude was going on about it. Like, it's just, and he's like chronicalizing it to like keep track of everything for, I don't know, the growth of human development or whatever. So, from that respect, I think it was pretty fine. But this is, I'm kind of curious on like what this one is.
Of insanity that they are currently at. I know they say they enjoy it, but I don't believe it. I'm not even going to talk anymore. I'm just going to show you this madness.
Bro, I hate getting up in the morning. I fucking hate it. Every time. I don't want to get up. I want to stay in bed, watch YouTube, and yeah, that's about it. I got my blacked out curtains. So even at 12 noon, it still looks like 12 midnight. All right? I don't want to get up in the morning, period.
Obviously, we're about to have some goofs and gaffs, so no hate to the guy. But I will also own up and stand on.
Okay, at least he said that, because I was going to I haven't seen this video, but I was going to shit on this dude. And I haven't even seen this shit yet.
On everything I'm about to say, which is, I think your lifestyle is kind of insane. It's not kind of, it is.
And the thing that people do or use to rationalize crazy morning routines, and I'm just going to go off and say this, it's like, as long as that person believes that they are getting some sort of a 1%, 2%, 3%, I don't know, gain in their like life or health or whatever in their business or something, because I do the most complicated morning routine known to man, as long as they think they're getting some sort of a percent gain, they're just going to keep doing it, regardless of whether or not it is actually helping. So yeah.
Let's begin.
My destiny is formed before 9 a.m.
I know.
No shit. Everybody's is, buddy.
He just spoke. But I just have to highlight destiny before 9 a.m. is, those are strong words. I would have thought this guy was a samurai or something with like the mental preparation. My destiny is formed before 9 a.m. He probably has that in one of his books. But I will let him continue.
So I'm up at 4 a.m. From 4 to 4:20. I
What?
do a book on double speed.
He's up at 4 in the morning. What time did you go to bed? At like 7 p.m.? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's about, oh shit, I almost spilled my water. That's about 9 hours right there. So let's maybe take off an hour and then add an hour. So that's, he went to bed at maybe 8 p.m. Bro, like, it's still, it's like from dawn to it's like at dusk at that point. It's like, it's still light out sometimes, depending on whether you move forward or fall back an hour. Like, what? Or maybe he doesn't even get 8 hours. Maybe he only gets like 6 or 5. And he just, goes to bed at like 10 or 11 and just happens to and forces himself to wake up at 4 a.m. for an alarm. But and I don't know how long he's been doing that, but damn. That's hard.
He wakes up at 4. And he says between 4 and 4:20 he's listening to a book on double speed.
Bro, to do something immediately upon waking, it's just hilarious to me.
That's what you're doing wrong. That's why you're poor, man. When you wake up, what do?
Yeah.
You roll over, look at your phone, you think about brushing your teeth. You need to listen to a book on double speed. If you were a
And what the fuck is double speed?
real man, you might try triple, but your brain is probably too small for that. So maybe just stick to double.
So I'm listening. At 4:20, I'm on the treadmill with my wife, and
Oh, wow. Not only is he doing this, he's also got his wife doing this. Oh, wow. I wonder what her 2 cents are.
At 4:20, I'm on the treadmill with my wife. So this dude just listened to a book on double speed.
Oh, that's what he meant by double speed. He's listening to some random ass audiobook, but he's got the voice playing it at 2x speed. At 2 times. So he could be literally speed running Lord of the Rings at twice the normal speed. Okay. If that's your cup of tea.
He didn't say what book though, so could very well just be Cat in the Hat. He just listened to a page out of Moby Dick on double speed for the first 20 minutes of his day. Now he's on the treadmill with his wife, and he's dusting her. I'm racing my wife on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And I'm lapping her.
we're doing an active meditation together for 40 minutes.
Bro, like whenever people fucking do this like morning bullshit, they try to lump in the meditation part with something else. Like when that like billionaire dude said he meditates, he said he also does it while he has like some sort of like light on his face or something, and he does that for 10 minutes and he's just sitting there. Like at least he's like actively trying to. I know there's like a bunch of different forms of meditation or whatever, but you're on the treadmill at doing whatever, and you're meditating. Bro, I have never meditated while I was on a fucking treadmill, dude. You're probably gonna triple stack that and say you're like, oh, I'm doing some fasted cardio, which is probably also what he also lumps that in as. So he's doing the treadmill. It counts as fasted cardio. He's with his wife, and he's doing active meditation. This is the most productive man in history. Oh my God, I am literally a piece of shit for not doing this.
Run that back. Hold on.
At 4:20, I'm on the treadmill with my wife, and we're doing an active meditation together for 40 minutes.
I don't know if you're tracking with this schedule, okay? Before 9 a.m., Destiny is being formed, all right? At 4 a.m., we're up. From 4 to 4:20, we are listening to a book on double speed.
Yeah.
Okay? Any book.
Speed.
Cat in the Hat, Horton Hears a Who, doesn't matter. Then at 4:20 to 5, you're on the treadmill with your wife. You don't have one? Go get one, you loser.
It includes a reverie where we're basically aligning the pharmacy.
What? You're doing reverie? Pharmacy of the body?
Of the body to over dopamine the mind.
What are you even doing if you're not aligning the pharmacy of the body to over dopamine the mind between 4:20 and 5 a.m.? What are you?
Bro, are those words in the same sentence being put together in some sort of a cohesive form?
What are you really doing? Do you want to be successful? Do you ever want money? Like, what are you doing with your life?
by gratitude, serotonin in the brain, and then we shift into Mind Palace, which is 20 minutes of co-creating our best bodies. 5 o'clock.
What? You didn't even explain what that meant. Mind Palace, which includes co-creation. Does he just like fuck in the morning? Like what? He got book, jog, and then fuck? Like whatever that meant. What did he say? Mind Palace? What does that mean? Like you don't even explain it.
We then hit the weights.
Oh, okay. Then you hit the weights at 5. Nice. All right. Not bad. I mean, shit. If it was me, I'd be a little tired at that point. I'd want to just go back to bed.
In the 1 hour that this guy's been up, he's listened to a book on double speed. He's aligned the pharmacy of his body. He's gone into his mind palace. This dude is Doctor Strange, man. He does it all in just 1 hour. In that 1 hour, he's more productive than your entire life. How's that make you feel?
I feel like I'm moving in slow motion. You know, like he's moving at Neo at Matrix speed, and I am just one of the civilians that is just watching on the sidelines. And meanwhile, I see this dude like bending over backwards, dodging actual bullets, and I'm just like, that's what I feel like.
Like a piece of shit. As you should. And then he hits the weights. So after he's done all, you know.
It happens between 5 and 7, and then between 7 and 8.
Hits the weights for 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
5 and 7.
Bro, I don't even work out that much. Get the fuck out of here. You suck ass at working out if it takes you goddamn actual 2 hours. Like, get this shit done in like an hour, dude. Hour and a half, maybe. But 2? I'm assuming like you're some sort of like Mr. like millionaire, billionaire type person. So you probably are so neurotic that you have a gym in your own house. And if like it takes me at least, like, let me see. I got 20 minutes to and from the gym. So that's 40 minutes. The time I'm actually at the gym working out is what? And it depends on like a body part. It's like about 45 minutes to an hour per body part. You know, maybe an hour and a half, hour 15. All right. So it takes me 2 hours for me to like drive to the gym, get my shit done, and drive back. And that's 2 hours. All right. This man is lagging on the gym aspect. All right. He's a slow ass little bitch.
And then between 7 and 8, what does he do?
8, that's my time with my wife.
All right, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The my time. That's when they fuck.
My time with my wife. All right, man. You're a dog, bro.
Bro, but what the fuck was the Mind Palace thing then? You already did like your little active meditation. Then you went into the pharmacy of the body. And then you did Mind Palace. What?
See it. We see it.
Like, what's the difference between all those?
You got it in you. We know.
Between 8 and 9 is an hour with our kids. After we shower and get ready,
that's
we're
good.
doing breakfast and life lessons. And by 9 a.m., the day technically hasn't started yet, but everything that was important to me is done.
What time do you go to bed?
Monday through Friday, I'm good with 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So often it's 11 or midnight. Saturday, I sleep
Oh, wow.
in generally till like 5:30 or 6. And Sunday, I'll sleep until 9 or 10.
Bro, let's be honest for a second. Just
Yeah, like, bro, that Monday through Friday schedule seems like I don't know. It's like, it seems so contrived that his body has to attempt to recoup the lost sleep on the weekend that he didn't get on the weekday. All right. And that's not how your body works when it comes to sleep. When you lose sleep and you don't get your 8 hours, it's not like you sleep 9 hours the next night and all that one extra hour just it counts. You can save it like that. That's not how it works.
you and me. What's your stack? Little D-ball? Little Trenbolone? How many
He probably is on some sort of PEDs, to be honest.
trace amounts we're going to find in your blood? Tell us the truth. I look at stuff like this and all I think is this dude is so afraid of dying. He may not be, but I just assume anyone making massive amounts of money with this meticulous of...
I have no idea how much money he makes. I don't care. But this type of person, because you can't really lump all rich people's habits together like that, because there are like the few amount of like really rich people out there, they're very like divided and divisive in how they want to live their life. Like there are a lot of rich people that don't give a fuck about health and wellness, and they don't care about living forever. Okay? There are a ton of like, it just so happens that the rich people that you see online on like social media, they're the ones peddling all this like health and wellness, and like I get up in the morning and I do all this shit, and then I'm just active, I'm on that grind, you know. Those people, I would say, are a minority of the rich people, you know, however you want to think of it. But at the end of the day, it's like a lot of the time I would assume that these people can just think they can just throw money at it and like it'll solve all their problems, but they can't just throw money at death. All right? They can't just throw money at death and it solve the problem. You know, they can do the best they can with whatever they think they're doing, and I would say that's fine. You know, if this dude thinks that all the stuff that he's doing is like helping him, and like, to be honest, like all this shit, it's not like entirely crazy. I still think that other dude was a little more what do you call it, like neurotic or whatever, the other dude's morning routine. But this isn't like too crazy
of a morning existence. They are so afraid of dying. They beat the game, and now they want this shit to last as long as possible. They know when they take the big sleep, they're down in the earth with the rest of us. There's no more custom vitamin drinks. There's no more in-depth readings about the effects of boron in your food as a supplement. None.
Not yet. All right. We're just waiting on Elon to make that little Neuralink thing happen. All right. Then you can keep my conscience alive forever, and I can just keep accumulating wealth that way. All right. We're just waiting.
None of that. It's just eyes closed and pour again. They can't die, man. Dying is loser shit, bro.
True.
Dying is for broke boys. If you really...
True. You don't want to die, do you? You loser. You're just a big loser dead guy who just is dead. I'm dead.
You have money like that, you will outlast it. If you listen...
Only betas die. You don't want to be a beta, do you?
To enough Andrew Huberman, you should be able to beat death. What happened to the old morning routines? Look at an old morning routine, man. Look at this old morning.
Bro, I'm just gonna throw a guess out there. Wake up, brush your teeth, maybe take a shower, and then go to fucking work. You know, wake up, brush your teeth, take a shower, take a shit, maybe eat breakfast, get dressed, and then, you know, drive to your job, go to your job, come back, rinse, repeat.
Morning routine right here, bro. This is how millionaires wake up. Rested.
Every day without exception, my alarm clock goes off at
Without exception. Look at this.
6:15 a.m.
At 6:15 a.m. That's what it meant to be a millionaire.
6:15. This guy's over here waking up at 4 a.m. This guy's waking up at 6:15. This guy is a loser. He's gonna die. All right, waking up at 6:15. All right. You know what I think? This is like a gatekeepy thing that all these like grinder alpha males do. That it's like at first it was waking up at like 8 a.m. and then 7 and then 6. And then you got this guy waking up at 4. like, where is the line of, oh, this is too much? Like, I really think that if it was possible to, like, you know, you know how like gamer bros have an issue of like going to bed way too late, like in the morning. A gamer bro will stay up throughout the whole night into the next morning and go to sleep at like, I don't know, let's say 11 in the morning. All right. And then when they wake up next time, they will wake up at like 2 or 3 at night, and all of a sudden they are the alpha male. So you have one category that's doing it, that's trying to reduce the amount of sleep, and the other category doesn't give a fuck, and they're just going to sleep and waking up whenever, and they just happen to wake up at the Sigma grind time, and it's just so funny to me. It's like, for the behaviors of like each type of person. Oh my god. But I really think that some of these people, if they could sleep or wake up earlier and earlier, they probably would. Like, if they could wake up before the next day even started, like 4. Like, if these dudes could wake up at like midnight and start the day at midnight, they literally would. Like, I went to bed at noon and I woke up at what do you call it? I woke up at 8 p.m. It's like, bro, I used to do that shit as a kid when the new Call of Duty dropped. All right? You ain't special. I was doing that shit when I was like 8, 9, 10.
What was this? 4 years ago? You were willing to get up before 7. Wow. You know what made that amazing? It's because as a millionaire 4 years ago, you weren't working in a coal mine. You weren't a longshoreman. You didn't do night shift. You had money. You're a millionaire. And you're still choosing to wake up at 6 in the morning. Commendable, bro. Because most people fantasize about having millions of dollars. And what do they fantasize about doing? Waking up at 12 and being a loser. But this guy made millions. And what does he do? Gets up at 6. But it doesn't end there. Because you know what he starts his day with?
Even though I just woke up, I know that one of the most important parts of my day starts now. I make my bed.
He makes his bed.
Dang.
That's what it meant to be a millionaire
good
4
guy.
years ago. But what is it now? I get up at 4 and I grab it.
It's literally like that. Like, I made my own bed. Like, that's so innocent and wholesome. Like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good thing. I should probably do that. Like, everybody should do that. That's relatable. All right. But now it's to the point where it's so extreme. It's like, you gotta like self-torture yourself. You like do the engage in the self-whipping yourself of life. It's like, oh, it's not enough. I need to. I was gonna say something. It's, I don't know. It's just it's too extreme. Well, not really, but
But Tibetan stuff.
like, these people choose to let people into their lives with what they say they do, but who knows what they actually do.
That is embedded.
And also, it's like, if that dude has kids, it's probably really easy for him to wake up at 4. All right, because what time does school start? I don't know, 8, 9. I don't know. So it's really easy for him to do that because he has kids that also depend on him to do that. So would he be the same without the kids or without the wife? I don't know. Who knows?
With different types of sediments. I lick it gently, but not too strong, but not too softly. I want to activate the circuitry so to get my neurons firing in my brain. Now you wonder, how can I do this through a Tibetan stone? Well, the granite that's embedded has been crystallized and reinforced with lime and trace of sulfur. See, this Tibetan stone is extremely rare. Most people can't get access to it.
Yeah.
After I started my third company, I purchased a single slice of this Tibetan stone for $30,000. Now you look at that and you go, I can't afford that, but it's because you have the wrong mindset. Now here's the thing. When I got my Tibetan licking stone, it completely changed the game for me. Because what happens is when you place your tongue, your taste buds, on that Tibetan stone and it touches on that crystal, you are actually providing an added layer of dopamine to the center of your brain. Why does the center of your brain matter? Because that is where the pineal gland is. And if you listen to Joe Rogan, you know a little bit about this. What's that? Yeah, I'm on trend. I am.
Oh.
I'm going to show you another morning routine. It's innocent, just watch.
I wake up at 4 o'clock. Then from 5 a.m.
Oh my God. All this bullshit of like, I wake up at 4 a.m. This is all just bullshit, man. Like, they're just saying they're pandering to, it's like an intimidation thing they're trying to do. They're trying to intimidate everybody else that, when you're still sleeping, I'm already up grinding. All right. This is, that's what they think.
To 6:30, I'm in the gym. Being a CEO means I'm on defense and I'm on offense at the same exact time. Nope.
Okay, dude.
And he's got a sense of humor.
Yeah.
He's on defense and offense at the same time.
Yeah.
Just 2 years ago, man. What happened in the last 2 years that we've sent these entrepreneurs to, into insanity, man? These guys sound schizophrenic. The morning routine has gotten...
Well, to be honest, I would say, at least in America, probably trying to create a business in America is like insanely tough. But at the same time, it's probably never been easier to start a business because of all the tools that are available to you. It's easy to start a business, but it's probably pretty hard to, I don't know, make it like really big unless you're doing some sort of like little knick-knack thing, like a fidget spinner that just takes off or something. You could look around your house and see like a zillion products, and there was a millionaire attached to each one of them. And you can keep looking around, and it's like, you as a regular person, you can try to go like, okay, is there any way that I could make a business around a random ass thing, right? Even the cords behind my computer, like there's these little like plastic clips with a nail that you have to like drive into the wall, and it just secures a cord to the wall. There's like some like millionaire that made that shit, dude. And like, there's so many things and problems that have been solved. How many more problems can you find and solve? At least in America. I don't know. It's just kind of hard. So the whole craziness of like entrepreneurs, I can understand that you have to get more and more crazy to try to solve the most minuscule problems in a regular person's life.
So, crazy advanced. Now it's like supplements and cold plunges and things of that nature.
All that
me
shit,
personally, I don't have anywhere to put a cold plunge in my place. So what I do is I brush my teeth with double the amount of toothpaste, and then I drink a cold glass of water afterward. And I think that has about the same effect. It makes your nipples hard as shit. And that's obviously because, I'm a broke boy and I can't afford a 20,000 square foot home, so I can have my hyperbolic anti-gravity chamber where I'm able to just get my day going with a quick moment of solace where I can actually shut out the universe. I'm getting carried away here, and my goal really isn't to dunk on Ryan. It'd be very easy. His jump shot sucks. No, I'm playing. But I just think it's so funny, the transition that we've made here, as a unit. Where have we gone wrong?
I mean, to some degree, some of that, this morning routine stuff is true, but probably to another degree, it's just like, some mornings you can hit all the bullet points, and the other mornings you're just like, whatever, just fucking get up and go to school. Sometimes you hit the whole thing, and then sometimes you don't. But you know, for them to come, like for people to come on in social media and choose to say, oh, this is what an ideal perfect morning routine is. This is what it would be. And you know, whether or not they hit it every morning, like 100% of the time is like here or there. Like maybe, you know, like I said, maybe some mornings they're just like, oh fuck, my body, I just slept through the alarm and I couldn't get up, and my wife didn't get up, and she didn't wake me up, and now I'm like an hour or two behind. I missed all this shit, but I still gotta get the kids to school, so we're just gonna prioritize that, and then maybe I will or will not hit like a morning workout. If not, whatever, I'm just gonna go to work, and so on and so forth.
With all this, you know, do we make cameras too readily available? Should these guys have never had access to video teams and videographers like this? Would we have been better off just never knowing? I think so in some ways. I'd be willing to pay some money if someone would be willing to put in the time and research to figure out when morning routine videos went from just a kind of self-indulgent vlog to a recreation of Blade Runner. I've begun.
Well, it's the same time that social media started to pop off. I would imagine it's not enough for people to just want money. They also want clout and fame and notoriety. All right. Why do you think all these like libraries on college campuses are named after a specific person? You know, they could have just called it the I don't know, the Texas State College Library. And that's the end of it. No, it's got to be the Joe Schmo Texas State Library or whatever. All right. The people that have the amount of money to donate for like such large things, they want their name on it. All right. Because they don't want to be forgotten. All right. But newsflash, people forget all the time. All right. And just life goes on.
I'm taking 3 shots of espresso before the gym because I find it heightens my ability to lift. What I at least appreciate about old, you know, morning routine videos is those guys seemed like they know they're gonna die one day. Deep down, they know this shit is over at a point, and I can't take it with me. But these new guys, you know, they look like killing machines.
Yeah.
They're up at 4. They're getting baseline. They're checking in with the overlord. They're making sure they're synced, you know, and it's like, for what? To run a drop shipping company? Bro, relax. It's all those people overseas that are packaging up the supplements, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you can wake up at 4:37 and go to your mind palace, because there's not shit to do. Anyways, you know, who am I to talk? You know, I just had a
Yeah, that was a really good point to bring up, that people always want to willfully ignore or forget about. Like, if you're living in America, most of the shit that you're using is probably made in not America. All right, they're being made for 5 cents an hour by some other non-Americans or even kids, like adults or kids, and because that's what the law allows, and people are just okay with it. And I mean, I'm fucking guilty of this too, you know, because it's only so many degrees of separation that I care about it. Like, it's not immediately in front of me. So it is what it is.
literal bucket of Taco Bell, and I'm struggling to think right now. And I'm sitting here talking about guys that get up at 4:20 and can access a mind palace. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next one. Maybe I'll post the next one at like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
So you can access it after you access your mind palace.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
But I'll remember to watch it on double speed. Yeah, right there. I'll watch it right there on double speed.
I didn't come here to play. Nah, I came with a plan. I'm the star.
Oh my God, that was so good. I had no idea about Noel Miller, and I just thought this was really fucking funny, dude. About the evolution of the morning routine from the Sigma male. But honestly, that one was, in comparison to that other dude who chronicalizes everything, this one actually seemed pretty tame, like both of them. But I don't know, it's just interesting to see like what different people's morning routines is. It's just, I don't know, it's just interesting. But other than that, that's pretty much it. All right, so good video. I want to see more. And until next one, guys, later.